The Milford Track in Fiordland is a world-class walk, taking thousands of people a year through spectacular scenery and awe-inspiring landscapes. Long before tourism, it was a well-known pounamu trail for early Māori and became a popular hike in the 1950s. We're here to meet local conservation champion Ray Willett to join him on a few steps of one of the greatest walks on earth.
Since it was set up in 1888, pilgrims from the four corners of the earth have come here to walk this 33 miles of rugged, majestic splendour. The government at the time acknowledged the value of early 1870s, and they ran a little ship round the coast, up the coast, ending up in the icon, Milford. And they wanted more people to visit Milford Sound, just as we do today. The Milford Track, it was set up to get to Milford Sound, not as an attraction. Now it's an attraction.
When you worked in here in the 1950s, what kind of work were you doing and how did you do it?
The scenery is the same. A metre each side of the track is as it was set up in 1888. The biggest difference is a helicopter now once a week instead of pack horses. And instead of chopping down a big red beech tree and splitting it up to cook your dinner, now the cook flicks the gas on.
How do you manage that many people at a time while still allowing them to have a wilderness experience?
Well, they all have to walk in one direction. It's reasonably strictly controlled, 40 each day. They must stay at each hut in turn. They can't stay more than one night. So on any one section of track there will be perhaps a maximum of 90 people. So when you're actually walking you don't see that many people.
Have you ever had problems with people not having the right gear?
Always. Every rainy day someone will not be prepared, either with inadequate warm clothing or very poor raincoats, such as black plastic rubbish bags and supermarket shopping bags for hats. The wind can be gale force, and wind and wet and cold means hypothermia. So you really do have to be prepared for any weather conditions.
What kind of people can do the Milford Track? Can anyone do it?
Yes, as long as they put the preparation in. Several years ago I had an 82-year-old guy come through the track with his son and grandson. One of the
Biggest things I emphasise is don't get new boots, don't borrow your brother's boots, don't hire the boots, wear them in and carry a spare tyre. I've always got some sneakers in my pack. If my boots don't suit, you can walk all these tracks in running shoes.
In 1908, the Milford Track was described by a London newspaper as the finest walk in the world. And 100 years on, it still remains a spectacular place to enjoy this incredible natural landscape.